Come here, no, come here, man.
I want to do. Hey, officer! Officer!
Okay, I'm gonna break the window if you do not exit the vehicle.
Officer, I really just ran the scene.
And now you're under arrest for obstruction. How's that, huh? That's what you wanted, right?
0.051, okay? So you're over the legal limit.
My dad's a police officer, so he taught me how to drive.
Navigating our way through life can be tough. Sometimes expectations put too much pressure on us and we buckle and make bad decisions. Just imagine how much pressure we'd be under if we had cops as parents. In today's video, you're gonna meet 5 people who buckled under the pressure of having law enforcement officials for parents. Making a legal right turn. On November 3rd, 2023, a patrol officer in Ohio spotted a red Ford Explorer making an illegal right turn and conducted a traffic stop. It got off to a bad start when the driver explained that she didn't have her driver's license with her. He soon caught a whiff of marijuana wafting from her car and expected her to comply with his order to exit the vehicle so he could conduct a probable cause search. But she decided to make the situation even worse.
So the reason why I stopped, you made that right turn from Pearl to Bagley. You made it at the red light, and I'm not sure if you realized, but you almost struck me.
I apologize. No, I did not.
Okay. You got driver's license on you?
I actually don't have anything on. I was going up to work. I didn't bring anything with me today.
No big deal. Just take down your info. Yeah, you're supposed to treat it. Well, that right there, you can't even make a right turn at this time, at the red light.
I started working in this office, so I'm not really used to this area right now. I'm so sorry.
Is there anything illegal inside this vehicle? Who smokes weed in here?
It's just my car. It's just my car.
So nothing illegal? Can I look inside?
For not to. Again, I apologize. I was just heading home. Like, I really didn't know that I can't turn right there. I'm 100% aware of it now.
So the reason why I'm asking is because I do smell weed.
I apologize.
And
I really didn't mean to. Like, I had no idea. I'll be super aware of that intersection from now on. I'll be way more cautious.
Do me a favor, because we're going to cause traffic back up here. Can you just pull into that street right here? I'll just make a right.
Sure.
All right. I appreciate that. It's just safety-wise, traffic safety-wise. Excuse me. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm asking, is because I do smell weed. Obviously, I'm not. If there is some in here, you're not gonna get cited or anything for it.
If it's like a roach or something, like there might be something like that, but I don't know if it'll hop in my head.
I got you. Yeah, it's like we don't cite no more for those. My only concern is if there's anything else other than that. That's why I'm asking you. Is it okay if I take a look?
Well, this is what I've got. This is obviously what I have.
But that's not what I'm asking.
I prefer not to, like, because
So based on that, I could, just so you know.
Okay, I prefer if you didn't.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, based on that,
I understand.
I can't.
I'd prefer if you didn't. Like, again, I'm super sorry. It was seriously, it was just an accident. Like, I really didn't mean to.
After nearly 10 minutes of playing her childish games, the officer's patience had run out and he gave her a final opportunity to comply with the order to step out of the vehicle. Can you guess what happens next?
Are there any firearms in the vehicle?
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah, so listen, I'm going to tell you, if you do not comply, if you do not get out within the next 30 seconds, I'm breaking this window and you're being drug out. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? If you do not comply, I've given a lawful order for you to exit the vehicle 10 times. If you do not comply within 30 seconds, I will break the windshield and drag you out of the car. Do you understand that? I don't think I can make that any more clear to you. You must exit the vehicle. Okay? You can post this, you can think you're cool, posting it on the internet. You are wrong. You are wrong. Okay? So you must exit the vehicle. You can peacefully exit the vehicle. Yep. 4812. Well, this is all on you, okay?
I'm thoroughly scared at this point. You're threatening my safety, and I'm really supervised around the scene.
Refusing to exit the vehicle. If you could please show up here. Okay, I'm gonna break the window if you do not exit the vehicle.
Officer, I need a supervisor here before you take those kind of extreme measures.
Ready?
There's no, sir, please. I need a supervisor on the scene. Officer, I need a supervisor on the scene. I need a supervisor on the scene.
Yeah, we got one.
I need a supervisor on the scene.
Hands behind your back right now. Hands behind your back right now. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Let me get this out your hands.
I'm not letting go of that.
Okay, I'm going to put it on top of the car.
My safety and your safety.
You
Our
are being
cameras are on
recorded
as
by
well.
3 of our cameras. And now you're under arrest for obstruction. How's that, huh? That's what you wanted, right?
After she's pulled out of one car and put into the back seat of another, she gets her wish. She wanted to speak to the officer's supervisor, and he arrived at the scene.
So I'm the supervisor of the shift. So can you explain to me what happened and what led to the situation that is here now?
Who's this officer who just walked by? Gentleman in the bald cap there?
Yeah.
He's the one who initially pulled me over. I apparently accidentally cut him off.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with that intersection, was unaware that it was actually my father right there.
Okay.
Was unaware that I couldn't turn red there. I just started recently working with him in his office.
Okay.
He's a private investigator. He's been in criminal justice for over 30 years. And so I was actually out there doing some work. I had to head home. Didn't realize I'd made a mistake. The officer in the ball cap, or just got the officer in the ball cap was the one who's pulled me over initially. I didn't realize I'd made a mistake. He declared my car smelled like marijuana. I was like, okay, he asked me to pull over here. I did. He called for backup. The second gentleman there ordered me out of the car. I was confused as to why. Demanded that I get out of the car. I told him I felt scared and unsafe, and he proceeded to bust my window out.
Okay.
And now I'm handcuffed in the back of a cop car.
Okay.
Very unaware of exactly what I've done wrong, besides accidentally turning red on a red light on accident.
Okay.
So, I'm very scared.
Okay.
And I'm very uncomfortable.
All right.
I'm very upset about my car. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to turn red. I'm sorry. I would have gladly taken a ticket for smelling like marijuana. Like, I didn't know I did anything wrong. So I'm very shaken right now. I didn't know I did something. And I just wanted to go home.
All right.
I want to go see my kids. I want to go see my husband. I don't want to be here right now.
So, in several things in the state of Ohio, a traffic stop is a detainment. It's a traffic law is a law. So when you're pulled over for the police officer, you have to abide by what the police officer is asking you to do. Okay.
Grounds. There are stipulations and things like that. I'm educated enough to know.
If an officer,
enough of my rights.
even without the smell of marijuana, if you pull over and an officer asks you to step out of your car,
it's not true.
The supervisor wasn't the only one who made a special appearance at the scene. The woman's father, a former investigator, also arrived, and he wasn't as flattering as you may have expected. He claimed her boyfriend had poisoned her against law enforcement.
Hello.
Hi, I'm her dad.
Yeah, let she explain that. Yeah.
So, I'm a former law enforcement, private investigator, and I have an office.
Yeah, she explained that as well.
She works for me, so she called me. She was up at the office. I don't know what the heck she did, but her boyfriend's one of these goddamn sovereign,
Okay.
Well, I yell at him all the time. So that's why I just.
Yeah. I mean, we can see.
You can release her, great.
Okay.
That'll be, that's my car. It's insured under my name.
Okay.
I'd be happy to, but I'll make sure she goes to court or whatever she got to do. I don't know if that has a card on there or not.
Yeah, we could see, just from talking to her in a little bit of the back of the car here, you could see the tinges of the sovereign citizen, or at least the belief. Okay. One of those came out of the car when we actually opened up the passenger side door. So.
Well, I'm going to go back over to the office. I got my dog's over there. I got to get him home, and then.
Okay.
But if you need me to come get her,
The suspect was given 3 tickets, then released to her father. She was cited with obstructing official business, open container, and traffic control devices. The woman in our next case was much more unreasonable and intoxicated. Jada, driving with open trunk, In Athens, Georgia, on April 3, 2023, an officer saw a blue Dodge Charger driving around with the trunk completely open. When he conducted a traffic stop of the vehicle, the young female driver only pretended to notice that her trunk was open after looking at the odometer. He'd seen this behavior before, and soon he smelled it. He was certain that the young woman, who identified herself as Jada, was driving under the influence. She denied having anything to drink, and the game was on.
I was trying with the Ellsworth County Police Department. The reason I pulled you over, first of all, are you probably not even aware you were so worried about why I'm pulling you over?
My trunk open?
Yes.
Yeah, I just seen it up on the dashboard. I didn't even know my trunk was open. It's a new car.
Go ahead. You have a driver's license with you?
Being very confident that she was impaired, the officer didn't want to waste any time and requested that she perform field sobriety tests. She agreed, and everything appeared to be going by the book, but looks can be deceiving, and the officer also had a group of spectators to deal with.
You mind taking some voluntary field sobriety tests to make sure you're okay to drive?
What do you mean?
If there are some tests that we can do on the side of the road to make sure you're okay to drive.
In front of everybody?
I mean, I don't even know these people. Do you know these people?
I do.
Okay. Well,
So, because I've never done this before, so if I do the test and I pass the test, am I
you'll be
okay
free to go.
home?
Yep.
Okay, that's fine, because I'm not drunk.
All right, step out for me. Step off my car for a second. Hands down to your side, feet together just like this, okay? All right. What you're going to do, you're follow tip my finger with your eyes only. Do not move your head. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Okay. Don't move your head, okay? Go ahead. Go ahead.
1001.
Keep your hands down. Stop. Keep your hands down to your side. If you put your foot down, just pick it back up and keep going, okay?
Okay. You want me to start over?
Yep.
All right. Let me know when to go.
Go ahead.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021.
You can stop.
I put my foot down?
Yep.
Woo, that was a workout!
Come sit over here for me.
After her poor test performance, the officer gave her another chance to tell him how much she had to drink, and she had a very different story. The combination of the two sealed her fate, and she was placed under arrest. Her cheering section decided to weigh on the decision, and they were getting dangerously close to joining her at the precinct.
All right. Be honest with me. How much you had to drink tonight?
I literally went to the Mexican restaurant and drank.
Okay. What about tonight? Why are you out here? Be honest.
My friend's been drinking.
And you haven't had one drink?
Not a drink. Did I not? What's going on? Because
I'm asking. I'm giving you a chance to be honest. I'm giving you a chance to be honest with how much you had to drink tonight. Because I can smell it in your breath. But nothing. How much you think you had to drink tonight?
Not a lot. I haven't
What's
drank.
not a lot?
I have not drunk.
Give me a number. Like 2 shots, 2 beers, 2 mixed drinks. Like how much?
I drank a beer.
Okay, how long ago was that?
Maybe like the block party started at 4, so like around 3:30.
It's 12 o'clock right now. 3:30? I would not be spilling it in your breath if you had it at 3:30. That's a long time.
Probably so, because I drank a beer and I don't drink a beer.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure you've ate some food prior to that, right?
I haven't ate anything. I'm trying to go home, so I
well,
can't.
I wouldn't be smelling alcohol in your breath right now. All right, do me a favor, turn around. Put your hands behind your back, okay?
No.
Yep.
Why? Honestly, I just passed that whole test. It's no impairment. I'm not even drunk. You haven't even asked me to blow. If you really thought I was drunk, you would have asked me to blow. So can I get my phone so I can call my people? Because I don't get this.
All right.
And I've been trying to be real nice with you. Can you get my phone? I'm 22 years old and I don't get this for real.
How about you back up?
Nutted up on you.
Back
Anybody
up.
else would have went crazy on you. I don't even know why I'm doing this right now.
Yeah, but you can't be sitting behind me, so back up.
behind you. I'm not behind
Back
you.
up.
I'm right here in front of you. I'm recording you.
Everybody else been out here drinking way more than me. I don't get this.
So I'm gonna read this to you, and I just need yes or no.
I want my phone. Can you get my phone out of the car, please?
Yes or no?
Why did you do this first? If you really felt like I was drunk, why didn't you just let me blow first? Can you get my phone? Like, he tripping out, like, for real, and I really know what I'm talking about.
She made an odd request to take a breathalyzer test. That's certainly not something you see every day, especially after the suspect had admitted to drinking. While she got more and more angry with the officer, he searched her car before getting it towed and took Jada to jail.
This state risky chemical test of your blood, breath, and urine alibi substance for the purposes of determining if you're under the influence of alcohol or drugs. If you refuse this testing, your Georgia driver's license or privileged job in Ohio State will be suspended for a minimum period of 1 year. Your refusal to submit to blood and urine testing may be offered into evidence against you at trial. If you submit to testing and the result indicate an alcohol concentration of 0.08 grams or more, your Georgia driver's license or privileged job in Ohio State may be suspended for a minimum period of 1 year. Will you submit to the state chemical test of your breath? Yes or no?
At the Waffle House, 1317, I'm sorry, 1317 Street. Marissa Chanel went to Function Park.
But they say a supervisor. I just called the
Section 2231. I'm out of the window. Go ahead. I've got another domestic call at another Waffle House up on his Shoals, and there's no units available.
Look, then we talking about.
At the station, Jada warns the officers that they're going to be in big trouble when she gets to call her daddy, her police officer daddy, and then she calls them every derogatory name you can think of.
You've been wanting to lock me up all night since you stopped me, so let me the out. What is wrong with you?
When I'm done with my paperwork, we will get out.
You don't have to do this with me in the car.
Yes, I do.
You a hoe, bruh. You a hoe. 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 Let me the out the car. Let me the out the car. You don't have the windows down. I already told you that I need air. You just want to sit me in here so I can be miserable and freak the out on your. Let me the out the car. Like, you literally provoking me. Get me the out. What is wrong with you? Why you couldn't do all this when you was at the scene? You're in the church. You're unprofessional. Get me the out the car. What is wrong with you? Oh my God, I cannot wait to call my daddy. Like, this is mind blowing. I cannot wait to call my daddy. Oh my gosh, like, and I cannot wait to call my daddy, dog. I cannot wait to call my daddy. I cannot wait to call my daddy. Because I'm really not here right now. Like, this is out of control. Like, y'all is hoes. Like, you a hoe, bro. You a hoe, bro. You a hoe. Like, the officer that just came, he would never did shit. You a hoe, dog, and you got something to prove. Let me the out the car. Like, you a hoe. Let me the out.
She was charged with DUI, possession of an open container, uttering terroristic acts and threats, and battery on a law enforcement officer. The suspect in our third case was no stranger to drinking and driving. She'd already been convicted for it once. Would she earn a second? Let's find out. Domestic violence victim arrested for second DUI. On April 22, 2023 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, an officer on patrol pulled over a driver after they sped toward a traffic light, then made a dangerous U-turn right in front of the cop. The young woman handed over her license and registration and stepped out of the car when the officer asked her. But like our previous case, things weren't as they appeared. The woman claimed she hadn't been drinking, but the officer wasn't buying her story. she was already executing her get out of jail free card. She was calling her father a police officer, and in case that didn't work, she had a story to tell that she hoped would excuse her drunk driving.
Hello?
Hi.
Sergeant Dan. Police department is stopping you because you ran through that light going at a high rate speed, making a turn in front of me, traffic.
I figured I was turning. I apologize.
Do you have a driver's license, registration, and insurance?
Here's that. I'm trying to find my wallet. Give me one moment. I'm sorry. I've had a stressful night.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, sir. You mind if I call my dad real quick? He has insurance on it.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No, sir.
You can follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only, okay?
Hello. Hi. So my name is Officer Geigo, Police Department, okay? So just so you know, this interaction is being recorded. If you want to keep that on, you're more than welcome to do so. Just go ahead and put it up on your dashboard for me.
Yeah, it's my dad was a previous police officer, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep it right here.
You can definitely do that. I have no problem with that. Just out of your hands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be checking your eyes. So I'm going to have you place both your hands right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be checking your eyes. Have you been under the influence of any drugs and or alcohol?
No.
Any prescription medications? No. Do you wear contacts and or glasses? No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you come closer to me with your face. You can take your seatbelt off.
I'm sorry.
All right, and then come a little bit closer, hands there. I'm going to have you keep your hands right there, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. So not with your head, just with your eyes,
Yeah.
okay? Come out a little bit closer for me. Okay.
While she was attempting to perform the field sobriety test, she told the female officer that she was in a bad relationship and was scared to go home. That's the reason why she was endangering the lives of other motorists on the highway.
Olivia, don't tell him about Michael. I'm sorry. I'm in a.
In a bad relationship.
I don't want to say that, but yeah.
You know, I've been there. But there's one thing you can do, you could get out of it, right? Okay. You okay? You need a second? Take a second. You're good. Can we have her turn that audio down on the phone?
I'm sorry.
You're okay. Hey, you know what? You're a human being, right?
He
Things
beat me
happen.
up this weekend.
Are you
My dad
needing
just.
medical?
I had to file a report. So I'm just kind of. I'm scared to go
Taking it
home.
on you?
I'm scared to tell him I got pulled over.
Hey, let's not worry about that right now, okay? You're safe.
It's not something to not worry about.
Do you need the instructions again? Okay. So whenever you're ready, on you, okay?
What?
Either one, whichever one you want to choose.
I'm so sorry.
You're
I
okay.
have so much anxiety. It beat me up bad last weekend. I said right foot?
Either foot, whichever one you want.
I'm so sorry. I got so much anxiety just hearing it. For how long?
You'll just count aloud and I'll keep track of the time. It's
Okay.
30 seconds.
At least, you said 6 inches up?
Yeah, 6 to 8 inches, like the length of a soda can. Hands at your side the entire time, okay? You're set. So go ahead and put your foot down real quick. Hands at your side. Okay, now you can begin whenever you're ready.
I'm sorry, I'm like,
She was hoping the story would get her enough sympathy to keep her out of jail. Do you think it worked? The officer was sympathetic to her story, but not sympathetic enough to ignore the law, and she was placed under arrest and transported to jail.
So at this point in time, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you turn around and face away from me. I'm going to have you place both your hands behind your back. Okay. So at this point in time, yes, ma'am. So we're going to be going down to the Prison Transport Center to conduct yes, ma'am. So I can smell an intoxicating liquor coming from your facial area. You have bloodshot eyes. You have what's called horizontal gaze nystagmus, which is an impairment, and you perform poorly on the fields. So what we're going to do is at this time, I'm going to transport you to the Prison Transport Center. I'll give you the option to do a breathalyzer, which we call it Intox on the Intox machine. And that's your entire choice whether to do that or not. I'll explain that to you when we get over there. And then depending on the results of that test,
have you
will
been
determine.
recording everything this whole entire time?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Okay. Olivia.
And I'll let you talk to her in just a second, okay? So we're going to walk to the back of this car. And then give me just a second before you sit in there, verifying that it's empty. Okay, go ahead and have a seat, please.
Can I speak to her? Because I need a leash in my car.
Is she your friend or cousin?
She's my friend, and then I have my boyfriend that needs to get the car.
And does your friend have a valid driver's license?
I'm sorry, I can't get in.
If you sit on your butt first, and then scoot in. I get it. Is there anything from within that vehicle, like your cell phone, that you want to go with you right now?
My cell phone, that's it.
Your cell phone? Okay.
The officer explained to her that if she complied, she'd be able to contact her father once they got to the station. But the suspect isn't happy that the officer isn't treating her like the victim, and she rants and raves all the way until she's locked behind bars at the precinct. She was charged with aggravated DWI, failure to yield, failure to obey a traffic sign, failure to produce registration, and failure to produce a driver's license. Addie. On October 9th, 2022, an officer saw a young female attempting to enter the Hilton Garden Hotel in Athens, Georgia, carrying a traffic cone that belonged to the Downtown Investigative Unit. He warned her that she'd be arrested if she didn't put it back. She complied and he drove away. Moments later, he saw the same female running down the street carrying the traffic cone. He turned around and introduced himself to the woman identified as Addie, the daughter of a police sheriff.
Hello?
Hello? I didn't answer a phone.
That's my fake. My real ID's in there. That's my old fake. I'm not.
Oh, so you're in possession of a fake ID? All because you want to steal a damn traffic cone. Good job. Play dumb games, win dumb prizes. You played a real dumb game. So you can go to jail for it. I told you, if you stole that traffic cone, you would go to jail. Did I not? That's a yes or no question.
Yes.
No, I didn't tell you that.
I didn't say no. I said yes.
Never do this to a black girl. Yeah.
Excuse me. Hello. That's my personal property. What are you doing? Stop.
60 Central 1095.
What? That's my personal property. What are you doing? Like, stop. That's literally my personal property. No, you have to have a warrant for that. Huh?
Here you go.
It's nothing.
Hello? What?
It's nothing to ruin a life over.
Dude.
It's nothing to ruin a life over. It's just a girl at the school, bro. It's not like it's a good.
Let me see.
What? Can I have my
Put your feet in. Put your feet in. This is a fake.
I don't have the money for this, please. Like, I know y'all think y'all are arresting a rich girl, but I'm not. Like, please don't do this. I really don't understand what's going on. Please, I'm so sorry. That's like the one thing I've ever done wrong in my life. Please, 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 please let me go. Like, I swear to God, I've never done anything wrong in my life. Like, please.
Okay, let's throw it up here. What's your birthday?
March 30th, 2001. That was just an old fake ID that was in my purse. Like, I swear to God.
Let's do Mad Court?
Like,
State
what?
court.
Please, what's going
For what?
on?
For the ABR.
No, magistrate.
I swear to God, like, that was like, you're literally, what? I swear to God, like, please just don't do
Public
it.
and talk to disorderly conduct.
Where's your court tree little thing?
It says court dates.
If you just both sides over there.
State court dates.
354-47.
You don't have the little tree?
No, because it's a link.
Addie wasn't giving the officers any reason to give her a pass. She was clearly intoxicated and admitted that she was carrying a fake ID. The officers had no choice but to arrest her, but she had a different take on the situation. She thought such minor crimes shouldn't be a reason to ruin someone's life. It was an interesting way to play the victim card, but not interesting enough for the officers to take seriously, of course. She tried other excuses on the way to the precinct, including the classic, "My parents can't afford this," even though she was 21.
She ain't got no drugs. I ain't worried about nothing else. Come on. You thought I was playing when I said I'd take you to jail if you took that cone. I wasn't playing. I don't lie. Come on. Then you shouldn't have took it. Stay right here. We'll wait till it's our turn. You remember last two?
3-5.
I mean, I know it's not going to change anything, but I'm sorry.
Okay. These are just local ordinances.
No, I know. I understand.
Right? It's disorderly conduct, which is for stealing the cone.
Well,
In
I'm
public
under
and-
arrest and my parents.
In public intox because you're too drunk to make decisions not to steal cones after you were told, do not steal the cone.
You're right. You're
So,
right. You're right.
and
And
then-
I thought it was funny, and like I'm not too drunk to make decisions. I swear. And like I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it doesn't change anything.
It happens.
No.
What's the cell phone number?
Fourth. And no, it doesn't just happen if you're gonna punish me like this for it. I mean, I'm so sorry. Like,
There ain't no sense in being sorry.
oh.
I mean,
I told you it doesn't change anything, but I'm telling you personally
Well, thank
that I'm
you.
sorry.
thank you.
And I didn't mean to disrespect you. And I did it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was funny at the time, and it's not funny.
Okay.
So you're right. You're 110%
Court
right.
date's 11/15.
Huh?
Court date's 11/15.
11:15.
Yep.
I suck. Is that failure to appear?
What?
My court date?
No, you have a court date now.
9 a.m., 10 a.m.
Yeah, 9 a.m.
They finished searching her property at the precinct and then escort her to her jail cell for the night. It certainly wasn't a 5-star hotel, but it was definitely better than being outside, drunk and stupid. Addie was charged with disorderly conduct and public intoxication. They spared her the charge of stealing a traffic cone. We now head out to Pullman, Washington, where an illegal turn turned into a nightmare scenario for a 19-year-old kid. Nothing is working out for Ashley so far. Ashley Hollinger. On October 27th, Deputy Corey Alcanter with Washington's Pullman Police Department conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle after the driver made an illegal turn. The driver wasn't ready to be questioned by police. She failed to provide all the required paperwork, her eyes were bloodshot, the vehicle reeked of alcohol, and she admitted to having multiple drinks in the hours leading up to the stop. All that was left for her to do was take the field sobriety test and hopefully pass. She was identified as 19-year-old Ashley. Let's see how it worked out for her.
First name?
Ashley. ASHLEY.
Middle name?
Sue. SUE.
All right. Date of birth?
9/30/01.
30/01. And through Washington State?
Washington State.
Okay. All right. Do you know why I'm stopping you today?
I don't know.
No, you don't know?
I was a little fast. I will give you that.
All right. Yeah, you were hauling a little bit. All right. So as you were making that right-hand turn, okay, you, rather than turning in the outside lane, which was closest to you, you turned into the inside lane, which was furthest from you.
Which is what I got marked down on, so...
You got marked down on that?
Yeah, and my dad is actually a... My dad's a police officer, so he taught me how to drive. It's Seattle, Port of Seattle.
Oh, Port of Seattle? Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Well, give me a second. I'll be right back with you, okay? All right. Yeah, just come back here.
Okay.
All right. Hey, how old are you?
I'm 19 and a half.
He's 19?
Yeah.
Okay. How much alcohol do you have tonight?
Not a lot, and I'm like really nervous. I get very, but like not a lot at all.
Not a lot?
No.
Okay, so like how many beers or shots you?
Like a beer and like maybe a couple like White Claws.
A couple White Claws?
So.
How many White Claws?
Like 2.
Two?
Maybe 1.5.
Okay, when was your last one?
A couple hours ago.
A couple hours, so 2 hours ago?
I thought, yeah, like maybe even 3. It was like early today. At 10. So
at 10?
Not early at all.
Okay, so your last drink was at 10? Or like around 10?
Yeah, 10.
Okay. All right, here's what I'd like to do, okay? I do smell it coming from your breath still, okay? Would you like to do some voluntary field sobriety test?
Sure.
It's up to you.
I don't know what that means.
So it's voluntary, is what I'm saying.
Sure.
Okay, so let's go over here where it's a little bit more level, okay?
Nothing is working out for Ashley so far. It could be worse though. The officer explains to her friend that after Ashley's breath sample is finalized, then she'll be driven back to her home. The officer lets her friend go to the precinct with her while she's processed.
0.051, okay? So you're over the legal limit, okay? So go ahead and turn around and put your hands behind your back, okay? You're under arrest for DUI under 21. Face my star, right there. All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney during questioning. You cannot afford an attorney. Won't be appointed for you prior to questioning if you so desire. So at any time to exercise his right, not answer any questions or make any statements. Understanding she's rights I explained to you? All right. Do you have anything on you that's gonna poke me, stab me, or kill me? Okay. How are the cuffs feel? Are they too tight? All right. Do you want anything out of your car? Let me see. Let me make sure they're not getting tighter. Okay. Okay. Do you want your cell phone or anything?
If I can call my mom, yeah.
Okay. We'll take that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Can we park your car right here where we did the fields?
Yeah.
And then have your friend walk home?
Yep.
All right. All right. Hey, so your friend is under arrest for DUI under 21, okay? So she was 19, right?
Yeah.
She didn't do too good on fields. And then she PBT'd a .051. So she said I could park her car right here. How far away do you live?
Sorry.
We're right off the stadium. All right.
I think it's, oh.
And you had some alcohol today?
Oh, yeah, I'll just be honest.
Okay. You're not gonna get in trouble. But it's what I'm saying is for driving.
I have like maybe a 15-minute walk. I have.
You don't have a sweater, do you?
No, but I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
I will. I don't want to. Is there a way I can go with you? Like, I don't want to just.
Yeah, if you want, that's fine.
Like.
Yeah.
Because I have her phone. Like,
yeah.
I just.
She said I could take her phone, but if you want to go with us, she's fine.
Okay, and like what exactly?
So we gotta still go through the process of the breath test.
Okay.
Ashley was charged with a DUI for a person under 21. However, she pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of a minor in possession of liquor. She was sentenced to 3 hours of community service. She also had to pay a $500 fine and a $300 probation fee, and also a $43 criminal conviction fee.